This week on the Hoover Boys.
Oh my god. Eddie, I like your shirt, man. It's good luck. Looks like a tiny Fujio. What are y'all happy about?
It's a sexy spoon.
Sexy.
Magic Mike's coming over. He's got his hand out. Is it shiny? That even smells a little bit like an Indian. Oh my god, what a terrible signal. Dig it all.
Oh, it was just gorgeous.
And that's a 1 dime. So it's either a barber or a seated. They always come up backwards. What is it? I just did the turn back to me. Oh my god. It's November 27th, 2015. And I just got home from work. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had an awesome turkey day. But I'm pretty sure this video is not going to drop until like a week before Christmas. So I should probably say Merry Christmas. Speaking of Merry Christmas, I got a present from Eddie Spaghetti. Or Eddie Smith, or Digging with Eddie, whatever you want to call him. He said, I'm your #1 fan, Eddie Spaghetti. He even signed it Eddie Spaghetti. That is awesome. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie, I'm not looking for anybody to be my fan. I'm just looking for friends, buddy. I consider you a friend, not a fan. But let's see what he sent before we go digging today. Yay! When I met Eddie in Ohio for the CWPPO, he wanted a t-shirt from me. So I said, the only way I'm going to sell you a t-shirt is if you let me buy a t-shirt from you. And he came true for his deal. Check it out. I got an Eddie Spaghetti shirt. I hope it says Eddie Spaghetti. Just Digging with Eddie. I can put a spaghetti down there. Digging with Eddie Spaghetti. This side says Ohio Dirt Diggers. Check that out. The sleeve says AT Pro. That's awesome, Eddie. I love it. I'm going to have to wear it today. Yeah, buddy. There's other stuff in here, too. Oh, there's a note. Guess I should have read that first. Kurt, here's a shirt I promised. Thanks, buddy. All they had in stock was 4X. Sorry, buddy. Maybe it will shrink, LOL. Also, there's a wireless headset for Hoover. What? Try it out. I bought it for my AT Pro and never got to use it. Very interesting. It's yours to keep. Give it a review and let people know how you like it. Good luck and happy hunting. P.S. Oh yeah, there's 4 of my Dirt Buster brushes for you and the guys. Digging with Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie let Brad use one of these brushes on his large scent up in Ohio. It's got a nice tough little brush for getting that stubborn dirt off of coins before it dries up and then turns to concrete. So that's awesome. Thank you, sir. No way. That's fantastic. Wire-free headset for any detector, I'm pretty sure. You just plug it in and go. That's freaking awesome. Thank you so much, Eddie. And here's the brushes for the guys. So let me get out of the house. Go meet up with them. Let's go. What's up, fellas?
What's up, boy?
What you guys doing? Look at Eddie sent me.
We scared all where's mine, Eddie? Eddie Spaghetti. Just kidding. We scared all the joggers away.
Yeah? You farting?
Bill was.
I was, dude. One big one, that was it.
Nice.
Fart.
Yeah. Came out like a goblin.
This is Bob. He's a new member of our club. He's going to be digging with us today. And we have a buddy on Facebook and YouTube world, Damian, coming into town to meet us. Damian's here. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Hi.
It's a pleasure.
Damian, metalDetectingGear.com.
There you go. He's already plugging his channel.
Nice to see you.
You meet the other guys?
All right. Phil,
You know that guy.
nice to meet you. How are you?
And that's Bob.
Bob, how are you guys?
Good.
Good. So, born in Baltimore, went to Southern State. Like to go down to the O's game, went to see Cushion Night.
There you go. And he just bought a whole bunch of burger cookies.
And I just bought 5 packs of burger cookies.
Oh,
Yeah. Stocking up, freezing.
So we're gonna chit chat, get to know each other, and we're gonna go do some digging. See you then. So we're starting in the field where we walked through last episode, and I pulled that silver quarter out. I am wearing the Digging with Eddie t-shirt, but I don't have the wireless headphones on yet. I started with Hoover today. Anytime you have an electronic device, before you turn it on the first time, you gotta charge it all the way. It sucks. I really wanted to try them out, but hopefully next video we'll have them. First target was in the plug, and that is a musket ball. I'm hoping it's Civil War era, because we know they camped all over this place. Awesome. Start the day with a musket ball. It's getting a quarter signal like right on the surface. So it was a clad quarter. It was hitting like 85, 86. So I located it with my pinpointer. I was like, it's not on the surface, but you know, cut a little plug, popped it up, and it's a spoon. But it was ringing high. Now I already looked at it, and right there on the handle it says sterling. You gotta be kidding me. Spanish lace. That is freaking awesome. I've never found a sterling spoon. It's got fancy on the handle. It does have fancy on the handle. And it looks like somebody's lighting a fire under it to heat up their drugs to shoot it up. Freaking crackheads. Playing with a silver spoon, didn't even know it. That's a bucket lister. I found other silver things, but never a whole silver spoon.
Does that mean
That
you were
makes me
born
happy.
with a silver spoon in your hole?
Huh?
Does that mean you were born with a silver spoon in your hole?
Yeah, I was born with a silver spoon in my hole. I just didn't find it till now. I'm not doing a spoon toss with this. Sterling spoon.
That's pretty sweet.
It is sweet. Put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Silver smile.
Very nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Spanish lace.
Yeah.
Was that like Spanish fly?
Yeah. It's a sexy spoon.
Sexy.
6.5, 7. What you got?
A little bit of button with a little swirly pattern and 2 holes, which probably doesn't make it too old.
Looks like a tiny Fujio. That's wild.
But there's buttonholes instead of a.
Well, that could be shank holes, but I don't know if it goes all the way through. Doesn't
No?
seem to. Could be old
Those
shank
might be like
holes.
points of what do you call
It
it?
almost looks like it should have a back on it, though.
Yeah.
Like it should have been a 2-piece. It's light. I think it's got some age to it. I like it.
It's interesting.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Good dig.
All right.
I just dug this little tiny thing with that huge coil, so don't nobody tell me big coils aren't sensitive to small targets. It's a good 5-6 inches down. It was a beautiful signal. That's probably the smallest button I've ever found. It's a little flat button. It's got a tiny little design around the edges, like just little lines. But that's awesome.
Hey, hold on.
What do you think?
Put your hand down. What's this?
What's what?
I gotta get the spaghetti sauce on.
Oh, I got spaghetti sauce on me?
Yeah, Eddie must have wore that before. he got
Eddie
here.
spaghetti. The smallest flat button I've ever found.
Wow. Maybe you grew.
I don't know. I think it's tiny. Itsy witsy little tiny flat button.
It's dainty.
It's dainty.
It could be a dandy button in your hand.
It's a dainty button, not a dandy button.
It is a
It's a dainty button. Teri's on the board, and she's got something shiny. Look at that. It's an earring.
Is it?
Maybe it was a
I
pin.
think it's a pen. See how there's a little.
I don't know. Well, maybe we'll clean it up a little bit, see what it is. Definitely silver, though. Awesome. So it's definitely pinned, not an earring, because it's got the little clasp that moves. And right there, 925. That is awesome. It's very fancy too. The design's cut out around the edges. Sucks it's folded over, but that's a great find. Good job. What you got? That's big.
CZB. I got $1.
You got $1.
I got $1.
I found a CZB here
What's the back of this?
not long ago. What is that?
Why does the back look weird?
Oh, it's one of the new Susan B's.
Is it?
No, this is Sacagawea.
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 Sacagawea. I have not done.
You do have $1.
I have not dug that though. I have
Awesome, bucket list.
gotten a CZB.
So I'm all the way over there talking to Damian. I look over at Bob. He's got his arms up in the air. And I'm hoping he has a first. What are y'all happy about?
It is my first.
Your first?
I'm out.
You done?
I'm out. There's an Indian in the hole.
Your very first Indian head penny.
Very first. And I haven't popped it. You can pop that cherry for me.
Nah, I'm not gonna do the honors for you.
It would be my honor.
Yeah? Alright, well if you insist, I'll pop it. It's a fatty. Your first Indian's a fatty, dude.
Look fat.
Let me give it a little wipe and we'll see what the date is. Well, there's the back, and it is a big old fatty. Believe the date is 1861. I didn't rub it up too much because nickels are a little brittle. That's awesome. You want to see it?
I want to see
You want to see it?
Can I see it?
You want to see it?
Can I see it? I've waited 30 years to see this.
You've been detecting 30 years. That's your first Indian, and it's a fatty.
My first Indian.
They're hard to find, man.
Big boy. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So happy
Thank
for you.
I can go home now and be happy.
Now we just got to get a pocket full of them for you.
Yes, I do. I need a tribe. 5 inches deep.
That's so awesome. That's what it's all about right there. Putting smiles on people's faces. So happy for you.
And I have a huge smile.
One more.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Every bit of 10 inches all the way at the bottom of that hole. It's pulled out a tiny little pin. And it's fancy. It's got some really colorful stones in it. Well, the ones that are left. It's missing at least 3. That is awesome. Nice little piece of jewelry. Every bit of Victorian, if not older. Beautiful. I really wanted to let you guys hear the signal before I dug it, but I didn't do it. It's just depth meter was pegged. It sounded like in the 30s. It jumped up. It was just a tone that was repeatable but really deep. Pop the plug. It's something round. I don't know what it is, but it was 10 inches down.
Remember that really old perfume commercial? I can bring up the
Hello.
right up
It's gotta be a token.
You guys ought to redo
What is that? I don't know exactly what this is, but I do know this. It's freaking awesome, and it's gorgeous. I did a quick Google search. It is a coin. It's something about the Netherlands. It's 1804 on this side. Check this side out. It's a crown, I guess a line, and it's 1/16. 1/16 of, I guess, a penny. That's so awesome looking. Some sort of colonial, foreign, weird denomination awesomeness. I'm so happy. Oh my god, what a terrible signal. Dig it all. Just dig it all. That's amazing. This is another aspect of the hobby that I absolutely love. Once you find something and you have no idea what it is, you get to do a little investigative researching and learn something about it. So here's what I learned about this find. It's a Dutch coin from the Netherlands or the East Indies. Its value in their system is a doot. And that's the 1/16th. And I believe that's equivalent 1/16th of their dollar. I don't want to get into their coin system because, let's see, a doot is worth 2 pfennig, 8 doot pieces equivalent to 1 stiver, 160 doot pieces equivalent to 1 gulden, which is a gold coin. So let's keep going. So how did this coin end up in the United States? Well, the doot is also referred to as the New York penny due to its use as a colonial monetary unit in Dutch New Amsterdam. We know this place as New York. Even long after the Dutch rule had passed, this is the coin that was used to purchase Manhattan from the locals. Here's an example of the coin they called the original New York penny. And here's an example of the one that I found. It's of a later variety. I could go on and on about this coin. I think it's absolutely amazing. But I don't want to bore you with all this flim-flam, so let's get back to the video. Did you get another first Indian?
No, maybe. Smashed into a USS
cool.
Monitor Mariner Museum.
Very cool.
Token.
It's nowhere near as cool as this.
No?
No, sorry.
No.
How cool can that be?
1804.
That can be pretty cool.
It's a Netherlands coin.
What?
1/16.
That is beautiful.
See the crown and the lion on it?
I sure do. That's awesome, dude. Awesome. That's incredible.
Bill didn't think so. He's calling it a nickel.
What?
Bill's being mean to me. He's a big meanie.
Bill wouldn't know a nickel if he sat on one with his drawers down. I thought saggy pants were illegal in Baltimore City.
You're right.
Maybe he'll do the stinky leg for us.
Here's another deep target. Not as deep. It's jumpy though. Hear that flutter and the pop? Dig those all day. Pop the plug. Now listen to it. I'd say the signal's improved. Whatever it is, right there, 8 inches deep. And a little buckle, maybe. Yeah, some sort of little buckle. It's got some age to it. See? Dig some iffy signals. Good stuff down there. Awesome. Bill's yelling my name, see what he wants. Before we check in with Bill, let's check in over here.
Huh?
Oh, you dropped your shiny nickel.
Yeah, I
You got a couple wheats
I
and a
thought
Warnick.
it was a green wheat, but
What's the year on the nickel?
43.
43. Awesome. And what do you have, sir?
82 Indian.
82.
Yeah,
1982.
Yeah,
1982 Indian.
Yeah. It's one of those, remakes.
Awesome, Bill. Still a little dirty, but it's Indian, and it is 1882. That's awesome, Bill. Good job, buddy. No friends?
Not yet.
You gonna fist me? Or you gonna leave me hanging? Good job.
Thank you. Better than your damn coin.
Oh.
At least I know what mine is. Oh, I got your coin. You don't know what the hell it is?
Bill's something else. You guys gotta meet Bill.
I wish.
Alright, so this was pinging in the 80s, 83, 84, kind of jumpy. But I've been digging so many of those bottle cap signals, that's what it was coming up at.
Huh.
It's a little necklace container thing.
You think it's full of drugs? Let's see
Kids,
what it is.
don't do drugs, kids.
No, don't do drugs. What is that?
Huh. It's another screw for
It is
another compartment.
Screw. Uh-oh. Top secret. We're gonna get in there and figure out what's inside.
Yeah, we'll have to. You got a little screwdriver in your car or anything?
Does it screw pop off the bottom, maybe?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? What is
It's a
it?
lighter. It's a
Look at that. That is cool.
It's a little
Does it
lighter.
work?
Guess you
The flint works. Oh, I got a flame.
got actually flame on
That's actually really cool. That's a cool
it.
find.
Heavy little thing.
It's just a drug lighter. It's not full of drugs. It's just a drug lighter.
Unless there's a compartment we didn't find yet.
Nah. Maybe that's what the top part
It
is.
feels, it's heavy. Kind of
Yeah.
bullet-like.
Yeah. That's a cool find, man. I
is a
like
neat-
that.
That is a neat little lighter.
Awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
So you were about to whip out the blue foo-foo juice, weren't
About to
you?
whip out the infamous,
The infamous.
limited edition blue foo-foo.
You can't get that anywhere. That's
You can't.
that's
It was
that's
a
off the
one-time
market.
only.
So what's going on?
Special experimental formula.
Whoa! That looks like yellow shiny.
That looks like yellow shiny.
Whip it out. There you go.
Oh, it was
That's
just laying in there.
gorgeous. Well, it is a heart pendant. It's very pretty, but unfortunately I see copper coming through that gold color. So it's plated. It might be a locket.
From the kiosk.
I don't know. Yeah, from a gumball machine. Good for one free disappointment.
It is.
It's good though. I like it. It's cool. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll give it to Bill for Valentine's Day.
It's got a nice deep mid-tone. It's bouncing around low 50s. Just popped out a coin from the sidewall. It was up in here. About 7 inches down. I got a nickel. I got a nickel. It's a V nickel, and I can already see datage. It's gonna be in good shape. Let me scrape some of that dirt off. I'm gonna be gentle with it. I don't get too many pretty nickels like that. Look at the condition of that nickel. I never find nickels this clean. It's an 1883, which is a first year V nickel, but it's a second edition because the first edition didn't have the word cents down here. So this is actually more rare to find 1883 with the word cents with no cents. So it used to just have a V on the back. It didn't say cents, and people were thinking it was worth $5 and not 5 cents. So there was a big problem with that. So they had to put cents in the coin. So this is a transition first year 1883 with cents. That's awesome. Hey Bill, I got a nickel. I got a nickel. 8 inches deep. Let's pop that something round. It's a little ball. And I see a little shanker. Little flat bouton. Maybe there's something on it. You never know. Give it a little scrubby dub dub. Nothing on it, just a little flatty. I will say though, those brushes that Digging with Eddie sent me are freaking fantastic. Nice and stiff but soft at the same time. Knocks the dirt right off of there. Beautiful. Thank you, buddy. And I never share this, but if you pop a nice plug, it'll go back nice. Bill's leaving us. And a beautiful little Indian.
Yep.
That's awesome. You got some Wheaties too, didn't you?
Yeah, a couple of them. They're on the dirty pile though.
Well, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
No problem.
I know Brantley Rowland does, because, you know, you've only been here for 2.5 episodes.
Oh, yeah. And that makes 3.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes,
because the half of the one and then the half of this one, that's 3.
So, cheers. I'm stepping up ever since you gave me that mirror.
He's stepping his game up. See ya, Bill.
See ya.
Another deep little fart like I was showing you with those other terrible signals. I mean, this thing hit every third swing. It sounded like iron, then a little bloop, bloop. And I was like, okay, popping a plug. 10 inches deep. Another itsy bitsy tiny little flat button. Shank's missing. But that's, look how little that is. That's probably smaller than a trime. 10 inches. Another little tiny piece of history. See if we can get on anything else. It's almost lunchtime, I know that much. Here's another one of my favorite signals. Nice, deep, and jumpy. That even smells a little bit like an Indian. Popped out something green. Where'd it go? Here it is. She was down there. It's gotta be my first Indian of the day. Yes, it is. Awesome. Hopefully it's an old one. Feels a little cruddy. Knock some dirt off with that special Digging with Eddie brush. See what I have. Ew. Look at the back of that. That is one of the most disgusting Indians I've ever dug. She's had a rough life. She's not even that old. 1900 something. I think it's a 1 or a 4. But that's an Indian, and we will take it. First Indian of the day for me. I think that's 3rd total today. You're watching the Hoover Boys. We're taking a break. Damian, what is going on with this sandwich?
I have a thing for mystery chicken and tuna salad in preformed last 100 years packages.
Whoa, that's scary.
I've already eaten one.
Chicken salad
No
sandwich.
date on it whatsoever or anything. So anyway, I'll do a shout out first off to my wife for letting me have a whole day digging with the Hoover Boys, and to Amy Dodd, who I know would love to be here. Eat your lunch.
You gotta get it out first.
Oh,
I didn't go with the mystery. I went with the buffalo chicken wrap.
and I also said you're lying too.
You could say it.
It's not even coming out.
Oh yeah, get in there.
Get in.
Cheers.
Get in.
Eat your lunch.
Eat your lunch.
What's going on down here?
Leftover turkey. Thanksgiving Day sandwiches.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I should have got my mom up at 5:30 and said, "Mom, make me a sandwich."
You should.
That was my plan. I brought some turkey home from work last night. We had 0 bread in the house. I was like, At least I can get a mystery chicken sandwich.
How does it taste?
That's terrific.
I got a package from my buddy Robbie Smith. So let's see what's in there. I've had this for a couple of days, but I haven't had a chance to open it. I see cloth. We have a shirt. See if there's a note. A lot of you guys like sending notes. Oh, check that out. That's awesome. Check out the back. We got Stealth Diggers, Live Free or Die, Hoover Boys, and Kamikaze Kurt. That's freaking incredible, dude. I love it. Thank you so much, Robbie. You guys are so awesome. And you didn't send the note. Beautiful. I don't have to pretend like I can read. Bob knows the way to a fat man's heart. He brought all kinds of desserts with him. And what is this?
That's pumpkin cake.
Pumpkin cake.
All of a sudden, this bake shop came out of his bags.
Cheers.
Yum.
Eat your dessert.
Oh, man.
Eat your sweets.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
That's
And
awesome.
this one was Bill's. Sorry, Bill.
Sorry, Bill.
Not anymore. I'm eating both.
I hope your math was working.
Enjoy your nap, Bill. We're still having dessert over here. Magic Mike's coming over. He's got his hand out.
Hey, Kurt.
Is it shiny?
It's shiny. Looks
Oh,
like
it's a
maybe,
collar disc.
Do you know what it is?
It's a collar disc. It's a rifleman's. It's got to be.
I think maybe
First
World War
Regiment.
I.
Yeah,
Oh, it
maybe.
sure is.
That's a. It's got to be a collar disc.
That's
Is this
the
in
backing.
with it?
That's the backing that came off in the hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Fine, yeah, man. Thank you.
Nice. All right, we got to finish this dessert so we can go digging.
Sweet. Okay.
So Bob has to go home and decorate for Christmas for his Jewish wife, but we're gonna go over his finds before he leaves. He dug some coinages, bunch of clad. Is that a tag?
That's a tag.
That's cool. I thought it was a quarter. Got a little good luck charm, a little marble, highways department tag, a little bazinga, a cool smash penny, a key, and his first ever Indian head penny, and it's a fatty, 1861. Awesome. So happy for
With
you.
the Hoover boys today.
Yeah, we'll see you again, buddy.
We'll do it again.
Awesome.
You guys have a good rest of the day.
We'll do. Thanks. So you got a cool little key.
Yeah, brass key.
That's awesome.
Cleaned up real well.
He's got a nice little Indian. Awesome.
I'm finding the Indians.
Indians are
Can't beat
awesome. Little cruddy on this side, but I believe it's an 1883. That side's gorgeous.
Isn't that great?
Good job, man. Good luck. We're gonna go exploring.
Sweet. Have
Yeah.
a great time. There's plenty of stuff here to find.
So funny. Terry and I, as we were walking over here, we were just talking about how beautiful the mercury dime is. First signal after lunch. 8 inches down, and just popped it out of the sidewall. And it's a merc. That's awesome. Whip out the foo-foo. Love getting me some silver after lunch. Awesome. She's in beautiful shape. I don't see any mint, so it's a non-menthol. It's Philadelphia. 1940. Awesome. Little after lunch silver smile. I can only find one a day though, so my silver's done for the day. We'll have to let somebody else find one. I'm gonna try though. Just pulled out a cufflink. There's one side, and there's the other. These things are so brittle. Always want to break on me. See if I can not break this one. Oh, it didn't break. Yay. Beautiful little cufflink. Probably Victorian era. You find a lot like this in Victorian spots. That's awesome. Cool little relic. Right after I dug that cufflink, I dug an Indian head penny, but the footage for it, I have no idea where it went. So here's a close-up. Believe it or not, that's the back. This thing is worn really thin. It's a nice old one though. It's either 1868 or 1869. After a little more cleaning, I found out it was in fact an 1868. There's late 1860s are hard to come by coins. That's awesome. Nice oldie. Listen to this. Got a nice deep one. Sounds amazing. Live dig. Can't beat it. What is that? An old bullet? This got some age.
Interesting.
Might be a Civil War pistol bullet. Got a couple rings on it. Nice tight little signal. Old piece of lead. That's why it was such a tight little signal. Awesome. There's this really important saying that people say all the time. I'm trying to think of it. Oh, always recheck your hole. Damian and Teri came back over because put the plug back on. I was like, nope, that wasn't the signal, because it sounds like a perfect silver dime now. Pop the plug back up. Took another scoop of dirt out. I see one dime. I have not dug anything older than a Merc here as silver wise. And that's a one dime, so it's either a barber or a seated. They always come up backwards. What is it? It's freaking seated. I gotta see it. Oh, 1877.
Wowzers.
Oh my God.
Under
Eddie, I like your shirt, man. It's good luck.
Under a hunk of lead that people probably passed over.
I think it's 1877. Whip out the foo-foo.
That's the wrong thing. 50 times more complicated than the 18.
Oh, she's pretty.
It's taken me 2 years to even start to get the settings right.
She's absolutely beautiful. I love how they always come up one dime. 1877. There's no mint. Full Liberty. Lost in fantastic condition. Oh, baby. Gorgeous. Seated. Oh, Lady Liberty. How I love thee. That's amazing. You can see it, Teri? There you go. When I got that signal, I knew it was a good signal. I actually had Teri come over and beep it with the AT Pro with the stock coil. She heard absolutely nothing. Then we brought over Damian with the Deus, and he was getting a nice little quiet, faint beep, so he actually picked it up. He upped his audio volume, and it came in a little better. Audio response or something like that. So
yeah, audio response. I had it at 4 on the Deus. I really couldn't hear it at all, so I think I'm gonna run 6 from now on. Probably hurts depth a little bit, but you know, I would have walked right over that.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to learn the Deus too, so it's awesome digging with him and having Hoover out here, because I can hear the different tones and stuff, and I would have dug that on the Deus.
Yeah, and I'm ready to sell my Deus and go back to my AT Pro with a Nell.
It's a beast, man, I'm telling you. I'm over here still basking in the glory of my seated. Damian just dug an Indian.
Under this root, look at our root.
Yeah, there's always good stuff under a root.
She was under
there might be more in there. You got a date yet? Can I take a peeky?
Sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Finally, my first good old coin today.
Awesome, we'll do a close-up.
So much clad today.
There you have it. Damian's on board with an old coin.
Only
1906.
6 hours into the hunt.
That's awesome. They're not easy to find in these old places because they've all been hunted. Great job. Good dig, man. Happy for you.
Thank you. If you want to trade, let me know.
Nah. Unfortunately, Damian's got to go. He's got a bit of a drive ahead of him. We can go over a couple of things he found.
The best is, you want to start at the end?
Let's get
end?
the
Let's get the all right,
this stuff.
Keys. 3 sets of keys.
That's a cool lighter.
That's a lighter. It unscrews. Fill it on the bottom. Feels heavy. Doggy tags. I got 2 doggy tags.
Bunch of clad.
Clad modern bullet, right?
Get any wheats?
I did get one. Don't know where it is.
You got $1?
I got $1.
And a cool button this morning.
Cool button.
And one IHP.
1 IHP.
Good digs, man.
Hooray!
Nice. Be safe getting home, buddy.
All right, thanks for inviting me.
Well, Teri said she was going to go, so there's no fun detecting by herself, so I'm getting out of here too. Walking back to the cars, Teri found an awesome surface find. Hey Damian, you probably shouldn't leave your shovel in the middle of the street. I've been wanting a Samson. Thanks, buddy. Put that under there. Sweet. It's getting dark. I'll do a wrap up in the morning. What another awesome day digging with friends. It was an absolute blast digging with each one of you, and I can't wait to do it again. You guys saw wrap ups of what the other guys found. Teri found some good stuff herself, especially that silver pin, that 925 pin, so that was awesome. Teri had this awesome surface find too. Instead of Damian driving all the way back down here, or me mailing it to him, I just bought it from him. So I needed a little shovel for doing, you know, yards and permissions and stuff, so that worked out in my favor. Thank you, Teri, and thank you, Damian. Let's go over what I found. Here's the yummy trash, you know, your typical iron junk and modern junk. Zinkins were bringing up amazing yesterday. That's the most Zinkins I've found in a long time. They were all hitting like silver, but a little bit of clad, one weedy, little pin, little cuff link, little sort of buckle strap thingy. Found a few flat buttons. The smallest one I actually lost. I had one smaller than that one that I lost. I don't know where it went. Must have fell out of my finds pouch at some point. We got a beautiful little marble. 2 Indians. They're a little toasty, but one's nice and old. Hard date to find. I think it's a 68 or 69. Cool old pin brooch of some sort. It's a pin. It's got some cool stones in it. We got a first year Victory nickel. Victory's mine. 1940, little shiny Merc dime. My first ever solid sterling spoon. Awesome. And that brings me to these guys. Absolutely gorgeous 1887 seeded Liberty dime. And a really awesome old Colonial coin from the Netherlands that they used in New York. And they called it the New York penny. Wow. What an awesome hunt. Until next time, help clean up the ground. Dig it all. Take your trash with you. See ya! So Damian does videos as well, and what do you do as a job?
I'm in advertising.
Okay.
So I do websites and print ads and radio spots and TV commercials and all that kind of stuff, and I also do websites about my hobbies. I have one for photography and I have one for metal detecting.
Well, he just did an interview of me, so if you guys want to see that interview, what's the channel it's going to be on?
Well, metalDetectingGear.com is my site. Got a lot of great resources for newbies, and trying to pack it with history and as much information as I can about metal detecting. And if you go there, you'll find my YouTube channel, which is probably MD Gear or Metal Detecting Gear.
And I'll put a link to that down in the description of this video. So if you guys are interested, go check it out.
All right.
I botched it just like that. So
Thanks.
we're gonna go digging.
So Kirk dug a little, sorry, real quick. Kirk dug a little bit more. I found a freaking seated or a barber down under the bullet.
Try to do a video, he's doing a video. It's funny, I'm not used to this.
Kurt, are you still talking about that? Get over and dig something else.
I'll just slap him right in the
I like
mouth.
to do a time lapse where the sun goes down and he's still talking.
Hey, dude, you still talking about it? It's gonna be dark by the time you're done. Get over it.
Bill's being a big meanie because he's jealous.
God, it's a nickel.
It's not a nickel,
Thank
Bill.
you for a nickel. I'm not gonna believe this. Eddie Spaghetti's not gonna believe this. Get over it, man. Why don't you go like do something with his peanuts? Yeah.
You guys only knew the stuff I had to deal with Bill around.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the most sarcastic SOB I've ever met.
I'm the bad guy.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done, Bill. Go find something.
Have I found
I don't know. Go find something.
I did until you took my signal. You had to knock me out of the way.
Freaking crackheads smoking meth out of a silver spoon.
Where's mine, Eddie? Eddie Spaghetti. Just kidding. We scared all the joggers away.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
farting?
Bill was.
I was, dude. One big one, that was it.
Excuse me.
Sexy.
The Hoover boys are serious when it comes to the rules and laws of digging. We value the historical significance of our finds and wish to preserve the hobby for future generations. We are not serious when it comes to ourselves. We like to have fun and enjoy the friendships we've made out detecting. Thank you for watching and supporting what we do. Cheers!